What's up guys, this is Jack of all trade. Right now we are going to build a workbench table here. So I'm going to use this uh, universal stand out over here, my quick stand. This is a puttable quick stand, this thing. This is for my miter saw, okay? But I'm going to improvise this as my workbench. So I'm going to put some table over here, plywood on the top. I'm going to do that, and then it's gonna be 3 feet across, and the length is gonna be around 38 because I measure this here. It's gonna be around 38. So from the end here, so that's where I'm going to put the plywood on the top right here. So I'm going to use this one as my workbench, and then I can bring it anywhere I go. It's gonna be a movable workbench. So I need to use this one. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put a plywood here. It's gonna be like it's a plywood the same as the size of this one, of this plywood, but it's gonna be 3 feet and 38 inches down over here. So that's where I'm going to put that. So I'm going to improvise that as my workbench. So because here on this side is already attached the miter saw on this side. So right now in here I'm going to use it for vacant uh, table over here. So that's what I'm going to use, and then I'm going to install this in the top of that, or I can put it this on the top of this one, so that it's gonna be, everything is gonna be movable if I have a work outside, because I'm a maintenance in the property. Anywhere in the property I work handyman, so I do that. I go everywhere, so I need to have this with me. This thing is disposable. You can fold this thing because these are, you can fold it. So this is just like this one right here. So that one I'm going to use as my workbench table. So instead of buying the whole piece of table, at least this one I can use it in my job outside. Alright guys, this is the one that I bought it in Home Depot. This is perfect for my workbench. It's not gonna be heavy because, like I said, it's gonna be using it for a movable workbench, because I work in the property, multiple property that I work. So that's why I need a workbench that I can move it around, and so that's why I need to use this plywood, and then I'm going to use that miter saw stand that I have, and then I'm going to improvise that. And right now I'm going to sand this thing, measure it, finishing it, everything. I'm gonna put a wood stain on it to make it nice, so that it will not it's gonna be look really good on this thing. Okay, we have this piece of plywood now here now. So we're going to put this thing on the top over there. So I'm going to sand this thing, make it finish everything, finishing out. I'm gonna use my sander. I will sand everything here on the edge, so that you will not get any splinter, because if you get splinter, that's gonna be, it's really bad. So you need to do that. And this side is the one with the not finished, so you're not gonna use that there. So you're gonna use it down over here. This is BC, so you're gonna use it down over here on this side, and that's why you're gonna use it on the top. All right, that's gonna be like that there. So but I still need to cut this thing, because right now I have 3 feet down over here, so I need to measure that. Okay, yeah, right there. So I have 3 feet, so I need to make this on the length has to be at least 38 down over here. That's I'm going to use. So I'm gonna cut this all the way to 38, because right now I want to make it sure it's gonna be seated on the top over there, so that it's gonna be level down over here on the top of this bar on the top. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm gonna get one more of these clamps down over here. This is the Ryobi clamps. So I'm gonna get one of that to put it here in this wood, so it will clamp it so that it will not move. So I'm gonna get one of these, or maybe two, so that I can put it one or two over here on the top of that to hold it, the plywood. So and then on the other side, that's why I'm going to put it there. So yeah, I'm going to use this miter saw uh, stand to make my own workbench. Okay, so that's why everything has to be possible to make it a little bit lighter. You know, I need to cut this thing, at least have a space to work on it when I'm gonna do something. At least have some stuff. When I cut here, it's direct down over here. So when I cut, I use my miter saw on that side. That's gonna be stay there on that side. So yeah, that's gonna be the miter saw side. So everything here is my working area, but I still need to cut this thing and finish it, everything, making sure it's not you're gonna get any splinter, because if you touch it, you know. So and then after that, I'm going to stain this thing and to make it works really good. All right, guys, we already cut this. So we cut this to 38 now. So this is a good one. I already cut that with using my jigsaw. Okay, now I'm going to sand this thing out, finishing it, make it nice, you know. And later on, we're going to do preparation of wood stain. But right now, we're going to do the sanding. All right now we're gonna do the sanding. Alright guys, so we already sand this thing out. It's really smooth now. We use three kind of sanding pad down over here. We use 350, which is the aggressive one. Then we use 120 down over here, and then the last one is gonna be the for finishing. I think that this is around I believe around 120. So that's gonna be finished up, and then later on we're going to stain it. Okay, so no more splinter. It's good to avoid that, so that you're not gonna get a splinter. You need to sand them so that it make it nice, and then put it stain, then you will be okay. Okay, this is already done, so I just gonna need to stain that. But right now I'm just gonna put it there to you know, use it there for temporary, because I don't have any stain. So we're gonna do that later. And you see that one there, that's my stand. I can even use that piece of this plywood to put it on the top of that. So this is gonna be you know, usable to everything. Okay, that's gonna be look like right there. So it's everything is sanded, so no more splinter. So that's just the thing you need to avoid, splinter. And then the last thing that I'm going to do on this thing is to stain them. I need to stain them so that it will can be glossy. You know, I'm gonna use glossy stain. So right now this is only for temporary, but later on I'm going to put hardware on the bottom of that, just to put it in, you know, to make it sure it's secure, it's not gonna move. And I'm gonna get some clamp on the bottom to clamp it down over here. So right there, that's gonna be look like right there. So still I can cut wood over here, the length down over here, and then this is the one you put it the woods on the top. You have the guide, everything here for this miter saw. So miter saw is gonna be on that side, and if you need to do something else here, fixing stuff here, you can use in this side right here. So yeah, this is, you know, it's better to use it that way than to, you know, sitting down for nothing. You can use this anywhere you go. It's folded, it's easier, you can bring it anywhere. Or you can use the plastic stand that I have and use this plywood on the top of that. Okay, so right now I'm going to use this one to replace this, because I want to use this one to put it here, so that this one will, you know, like I said, this is gonna be a movable. Anyway, this one, it will stay here. This is only one piece to move, to remove here is okay. You remove that. This one, it will only standing down over here, or hold it here, and it's not gonna move anyway. So you can carry this thing out because you have a holder here, so you just release this here and then it will move out. And here this will be stay here, but I need to cut this thing off there, here, and then I'm going to use these clamps to put on this plyboard down over here. So I already sand that thing. Okay, we already removed the piece one over here. So this is the clamps for this miter saw. So I'm going to use this one to put it on that side right there to stay there, because like I said, that's only for holding that on the top. So anyway, if you want to remove this thing out, you just put it up down over here, put this lever up, and then you can remove the whole thing. But this one, I want to use this one for this in this plyboard, because like I said, these are expensive. These are like $29 this thing, so that's why I'm not gonna spend more money on that. So I'm just gonna improvise this thing again. I'm just gonna use this piece of wood to put it on the bottom there, and then I'm just gonna screw it on the top, so that, you know, that's gonna be the idea that we can do on that. So yeah, right now I'm going to measure this thing up right here. Okay, and then cut this thing off, and then it should be okay. Okay, I already put that thing in there, so that's gonna sit there like that. So I make that there because I'm gonna screw this thing out here, so only one will remove here, so that you can remove the whole thing. So on the other one, same thing over here on this board, I'm just gonna remove this one and then it will come off. So that's what I'm going to do. Everything is need to be put the bolts and everything, and then it should be okay. So it's gonna be like that right there. Alright, so it's gonna be like that. So everything need to be removable. So because I don't want to buy another one of these, because like I said, it's expensive, so I'd rather to make it that way. Look at the one that I make in the other side there, so that's gonna be steady there. So yeah, and then you can still remove it, because that one is still gonna sit there, just only to you know, to make that level on the top of this miter saw. Okay, we already measured this thing here, so that's gonna be in the middle there. So we already divided that. We already have line over here, so this is gonna drill a hole down over here, also on the other side, so then we can put the bolt on the top. Alright guys, we already plashed this thing out, so we did make some hole there. Okay, to make it all the way on the bottom, it will flat that surface there. So yeah, it's all good. So we're just gonna put that clamp. Alright, we're all done here in our movable workbench. So we just put that thing in there already. So yeah. Alright, we put some American flag. That is my trademark, and all my stuff there, here, everywhere. There, any of my stuff, my bicycle here, they're all my trademark, American flag. Alright. Alright guys, this is all done. This is my working table here, my workbench. So with the miter saw on that side. So yeah, that's what I did here. It clamps down over here, so it's not moving. Okay, and then that all the way there, clamp that there. Okay, you see that there? So yeah, and it's seated down on the side right there. Yeah, and then if you want to remove this thing, you just need to remove this thing here, and then remove this one here, and it will, you remove this one here. This is a clamp, so you just remove that, and everything is come off. Put it back, and then yeah. Plus, if you want to cut long piece of wood down over here, so it's still gonna sit on the top of this one here. So it's still the elevation is still really good, and you have this extra down over here. Okay, and also on that side there. And this one is also you can make this one also longer on this side. Yeah, there is get a longer. It's like 7 inches to adjust this. So I have that on the side over here. So everything is done. So Like I said, only one is missing is to stain this, but staining is really easy to do that. All right, okay. Thank you for watching again. This is Jack of all trade. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and you have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye bye.